Season 5 Reloaded dropped on August 30th, and now the Lachman Sub or MP5 has another variant in the Lachman Shroud that might be the best SMG in Warzone statistically. But the only thing is that it's a 3-round burst.
Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be dropping into a Vondel solo game. I'm gonna pick up the Lachman Shroud, put it to the test and see, is this gun actually even good? Is it worth it even to put in the time and effort to unlock? Because I'm not gonna lie, this was my exact experience earlier today in shipment trying to unlock this gun. What the f? Probably just a skill issue, right? Yeah, just a skill issue. I'm gonna be honest with you, this gun actually was pretty good in multiplayer. When you were close enough to somebody, as well as if you literally hit one headshot, it was generally a single burst. But just because it was good in multiplayer doesn't really mean anything for Warzone. There's been plenty of guns that have been good in multiplayer that have absolutely been atrocious in Warzone. To be honest with you, I'm not very optimistic about the Lachman Shroud. A submachine gun that's a burst just doesn't sound that great to me. And what I know from Warzone's past is that SMGs that have been burst guns, they're generally pretty horrible. Let me know in the comments below if I'm forgetting a gun and you're like, no, Chase, there was this gun that was actually pretty good. You just don't know your Call of Duty. Because I got some recency bias. I'm obviously thinking about the KSP from Warzone 1, which when you put a 3x optic on it and made it kind of for an AR, it was okay. But as an SMG, it was horrible. But you know, who knows? This gun might be a little different. I don't really know what to expect. I'm going into this open-minded. I can say that I am going to give you the best possible build for this gun. So if you guys stick around for after the gameplay, I will go through why I chose this specific attachment and give you guys that build at the end. I mean, I just found a quick 22,000. I'm going to ruin this guy's night. That's really tough. I mean, that was so ratty of me. I'm not even going to lie. I feel very bad about that one. I don't at all. This is him. I just gotta do it, man. I don't know. I'm just, it's just within me right now. You know how angry I would be if someone did that to me? Do you know how angry I would be? If you guys are new here, man, you gotta leave a like and a sub for that guy. F's in the comments if you guys wanna be included in the next video. Will history repeat itself? The Lachman Shroud, Season 5 Reloaded, Warzone 2, a burst SMG. Let's kind of test this guy out. Dun-na. Peekaboo. Woo. Okay, tough to kind of see right there, hitting the throwing knife. Because, you know, we always hit our throwing knives. There's no way. Get me up there, man. Get me up here. Get me up here. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. What for? Where's that from? 100% that guy. Guy's landing back up top here. I hope this guy doesn't grief me. Okay, okay. Now, aside from being a burst SMG, the biggest difference between the Lachman Shroud and the Lachman Sub, because they're both MP5 variants. Hold on, this guy's annoying me. Oh. It's a decoy. Is that the Lachman Shroud actually has an integral suppressor, which means that no matter if you want to put a muzzle on it or not, you're not going to be able to, because there's always going to be a suppressor on it. So depending on how you look at that, that can be a good thing, that can be a bad thing. You could be someone that likes a suppressor, and that's going to work out well for you. You could be someone that doesn't want a suppressor on your gun, and you want to put a muzzle on it, and you're not going to be able to. So it's obviously not going to work out well for you. I'm off of here. I really don't like this guy right now. My goodness. We got some bogeys down here. These guys are like fighting in the corner, huh? Oh, I did not want to do that. Goodness. Ooh. It's actually super interesting to look at is this graphic right here from sim.gg. If you don't know what sim.gg is, it's basically the gold standard for loadout builds. Intermission, hold on. Pardon me. Put your different attachments in the different guns and you can compare them and kind of see how the builds match up against each other statistically. Oh, this graphic was actually on my Twitter feed today, posted by sim.gg, showing that the Lachman Shroud is actually the fastest killing SMG in Warzone 2 right now after the Season Reloaded update, when compared to kind of these other meta close range builds that people are using. The biggest thing that this doesn't take into account, and you can kind of see it as I'm working through this gameplay, is that this doesn't take into account the movement, right? It's only how quickly you're literally killing the other player. Now, for an SMG, it's very important to have good movement. If you don't have good movement, you're not going to have a good SMG. It's just how it is. And it's not that this has bad movement. It's just the burst effect. You can kind of tell I feel like stuck in the mud when I'm trying to get some of my shots off. Compared to someone like this, that's just moving all around because he has the ability to bunny hop and, you know, go prone and everything. Not that I don't have that ability to, but it's just that much more challenging with a gun that's not an automatic. I respect that he just sent it, no matter even if it didn't go. GG's, that was kind of a sweaty. That was kind of a sweaty right there. See you. Left nut. Hold my right one, bruh. Gotta go far. I'm gonna go to market. Get a UAV and stuff. I don't even know where that's at. I see it. I see the glint. GG. Guy right in the stairwell, right above me. GG. Look at everyone on this building right now. Like 3 people left. Getting looked at. Oh man. I'm gonna drop. Oh. 1v1. Oh, come on, man. Where's this guy at, bro? Oh my god. That scared me, dude. I didn't know where he went. So to build the Lachman Shroud, I chose the Dark Star barrel. This was going to help with our ADS as well as some of our movement speed. This gun really doesn't have good hip recoil control from the start, so I didn't want to build it for that. This kind of assists in its overall mobility to help it move a tiny bit quicker. I also used the VOK laser, and that was to help with our ADS as well as our sprint to fire speed. I toyed around with the different stocks. The one that I found out enjoying the most was the mirror recoil factory stock. I was using the stockless mod, and you know, I kind of felt like I was moving a little quicker around the map, but then when I started to stop and shoot at people and I kind of felt that full stuck in the mud type of feeling, my shots were going all over the place. So I went back to the recoil factory stock, which is actually what I use on my Lachman, and that's what I found helps me a lot better. It still does help with your sprint speed, which is very good, but it also helps with your recoil and aiming stability mainly. The rear grip, I think everyone's kind of running this one on their Lachmans. The Lachman TCG10 rear grip for recoil control, and then I threw the 40 round mag on it. And so to tune this thing, we tuned the barrel for aim down sight speed and recoil steadiness. I tuned the laser for aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. I tuned the stock for aim walking speed as well as ADS. And I tuned the rear grip for sprint to fire as well as ADS. Now, if you're thinking, Chase, this gun doesn't look fun, I hate burst SMGs, I didn't like how it looked when you were using it, whatever you may be thinking at this point, one thing I will say about this gun that you may want to unlock and do some of the challenges for are some of these camos. I haven't done them yet, but if you look at some of these, I mean, these are actually pretty cool looking. The main one, no, that one I don't like. But this Germinate one, that one looks pretty fire. This Acid Drift one, that one looks pretty fire. And I think the coolest one by far, the Good Night Vibes. I mean, look at that camo. That looks pretty sick just for a baseline camo that you can unlock just by doing some gun challenges and multiplayer. So if you think there might be a reason for you to want to grind this gun and unlock it, the camos might just be that for you. If you guys are new, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those live notifications so you know when we drop our next video. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next. I'm really excited for Modern Warfare 3, and I'm going to be locked in for the rest of the year. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.